9 years marriage, 3 kids, 2 boys, 1 girl, and it ended up with a divorce. 2016, and it was very painful for me. I always blamed her, not myself. I lost my kids, and when I say I lost my kids, because she took custody, not me, and I couldn't see them quite often as I used to go back home every day and see them. So this emotional part was destroying me. So 2 years I stayed without marriage. I heard that she got married, and for me, I was like, okay, move on with your life. Let's continue. So I met my current wife. We're friends at the gym, and we started dating, starting going out, until I kind of felt like my behavior is the reason that could made me lose the current wife that I have. And this is something which is strange, because they're two different women from two different backgrounds, two different cultures, mindsets. How come they're identical? There's something similar, but they're yet totally different. Then I started thinking about, is it me? Because I used to hear this from my ex, like, I'm your mirror of your behavior. And I never really thought about this word. So I was like, really, is it me? I mean, women say that a man is, I mean, we are the mirror of a man. So let me try, because I didn't want to fail again. I hate failing again. You fail one time, that's fine, but again, no, there's something wrong with you. So I swallowed my pride and my ego for a second as a man to become that person that this woman wants. I started seeing differences in the behavior, which is exactly what I want. I have already stress. I don't want more stress. I need peace of mind. I need a peaceful life. I need a happy life. So I started changing and adapting, experiment after experiment, one after another. I started seeing good results, amazing results. A person who's in front of me is more supportive.
Give me an example of one of these experiments.
I can't think of an example, but I said it. It's swallowing your pride and your ego as a man. That when we are talking right now, me and you, we think different. I mean, we think alike, and we talk alike, and whatever I would say, you would understand me. But when it comes to a woman, you're dealing with emotions. It's different. I always thought that a woman is like a friend, a guy friend. So my logic, my 1, 2, 3 is 1, 2, 3 for her, but it's not.
It's ABC.
Could be 3, 2, 6. You never know. The pattern is different there. So to be honest with you, what taught me, the real thing that taught me is my daughter from my ex. So 2 boys and 1 girl. I stayed with her only for a year and a half almost, or less. I noticed that she started behaving like an old woman, and she cries and falls down, and I tell her, no, this is not right. And then she, spreads her lips down and like gives me these angry looks and started, no, bad you. And she doesn't want to talk to me. So her behavior was like a small woman. And I was like, okay, this is my daughter. I'm not going to let her be upset. Even though I shouted at her or told her off to do, no, this is not, you're going to hurt yourself doing that. And she started crying. The moment she started using her emotions as a small kid, and she's mine. I don't want anyone to hurt my daughter. I pick her up, I kiss her, I'll make her happy, and then she's fine. Sometimes she doesn't accept straight away. It takes some time but when she does, she's in my arms, she's happy. So I was like, wait a second. Can I apply this technique on an older version of a woman? And I did, and it worked. So the similarity is there. Some women in the comments attacked me by when I said this, but we're not the same. No, emotionally, a man needs to understand, because this is a language that we men, we understand. It's not, let's leave the women aside. Women stay aside when I'm saying this. I'm talking to the men, and only men who have daughters understand what I'm saying, because a daughter for a man is a totally different story. Boys, yeah, they're good, they're fine, they're beautiful, they're amazing, you know, they're gonna carry your name, they're gonna be men in the future. But a daughter is totally different. It teaches you so much. And the first love of a man is his daughter, and the first love of a daughter is the father.
Yeah, very true. So that is from the aspect of talking to the men. From your experiences and from what you've seen and learned, as in, sorry, the killing of the ego, or the lowering of the ego and the pride for the man. What advice would you give to a woman from her
to a woman?
To a woman.
Men are very simple, very, very simple, and very, very easy. 2 things: give to a man, and you can have that man as a ring in your finger. Respect, appreciation. That's it. These 2 things. Respect his decision. Respect the way that he wants to lead things, the way that he thinks, the way that he does things. And then just show him that respect. And then if you opposed to what he's doing, you can sit down and talk to him, but make him feel respected for this. This is something. The other part is the appreciation. We don't hear appreciation that much as men, but it's very, very touchy for us. It's very, very important. It reaches our soul the moment you say thank you for something that we do. The moment, and it's a way that a woman teaches a man that do more of this. I want you to do it more. When you tell me thank you, when you tell me wow, you're working so hard, we really appreciate that. You know, when I go back home and my wife tells me this, the next day, tomorrow is my off day. I'm ready to go back to work and conquer the world just because she said this to me. This is appreciation. It makes us go 10 times stronger and fight outside. Another thing that I would just want to go back to, and it's very, very important that I have to say this message here to all the men. The beast that we were training a while ago, and I was telling you to train and feed and get him ready. This guy, if you cannot contain him and expose him to your wife or girlfriend, he's going to destroy your marriage. Leave him outside. Let her know that he is there outside the house. Make her know. She has to know. She has to see that beast, but outside, not with her. When you're with her, you're a small little puppy. That's it.
Amazing. Now, these things, do you feel like these advices that you've given to both sides, do you feel like they are within human instincts, or they're something we have to be taught? And the reason I ask is because now, maybe it's been going on forever, but it does feel like a lot of marriages, a lot of relationships are either toxic or ending. Do you feel, why are people not doing what you're talking about?
Soft life. And the bond between a husband and a wife is very, very important in raising new generations. Most of the families have been destroyed, and the effect is the new kids and how they grow up. There are people who are divorced and they have good terms in raising their kids, and priority for them is raising their kids. Thank God. I mean, me and my ex, she's doing an amazing job with my kids. The last time I saw them, they're very well raised. And me as a father, I'm trying to do my best to keep up with what she's doing and as my part. So it's very, very important in terms of raising the kids, but it's a man's responsibility. Most of the divorces is a man's responsibility. Men are soft. Men are weak. When I say men are soft and men are weak, I'm not saying physically. I'm saying mentally. Their ego is higher. Their beast could be probably all over them. If he's fed, he could be just hungry. He's not fed in the right way. So you see the analogy that I'm trying to say, like the beast is the aggression in the man. Okay, learning how to contain and master that and pet him. You are only raising up. You're not downgrading yourself by hiding that beast. You have a beast. How strong are you to have a pet beast? Who are you to contain in chains a pet beast? Walk with a lion in the streets. Everyone will fear you more than the lion because you learned how to contain that lion. And I'm talking a different level of a lion, a beast inside you. So when you think that you're strong as a man by letting that aggression outside in public, with your friends, with your family, with your partner, you're not a man. You're a boy. A man who knows how to contain that beast and show him when it's time to show. Not to your woman, not to your child, shouting or beating your child. Learn how to emotionally treat your wife right. And then, if needed, show the other guys the beast when it's ready.
So for the future, is there any projects you're working on? Is there anything that you're kind of moving towards now?
Towards raising boys to be men.
Okay.
Because I feel responsible in this society to help people, because I was one of the victims of being a boy for a long time and only realizing after a longer time how to become a man and how to raise as a man. And people call it maturity. I call it becoming a man, like an optimum level of a man. So it's very, very important. It takes a lot of pride swallowing for the boys to understand what I'm trying to say. But if people are ready, if they are ready to fix themselves, and there are a lot who are awakening and want to be, because they're at the edge of losing a partner, losing a job, or losing something very precious for them. And this, I would call it like a factory of men. That this is the new project.
And is this an online project?
It is an online and one-to-one also project.
Very interesting. Saif, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Really appreciated